Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here from Bloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a rarely mentioned suburb. It's about 16 kilometres north of the Perth CBD, and it's built over an area of 1.7 square kilometres, so it's not that big. And it's got, there's about 3,400, just over 3,400 residents in the area, guys. And we're right on the water's edge. You can see the ocean over there. And this suburb is called North Beach. So if you do a 360 over there, you can see a few of the houses over here. And there's a shopping centre over there. The shopping centre overhangs the water just about, right on the highway over here, West Coast Drive, I think it's called. And that there's the ocean. A lot of sailing boats and stuff around today on the ocean over there. So what we'll do is, guys, we'll just take a quick walk around North Beach, show you guys around, and see what's happening in this rarely mentioned suburb in Perth, North Beach. So that's a nice looking house there, guys. Look at that. Beautiful looking house right on the water. It's fairly busy over here. We've been fairly noisy also with all these cars and that buzzing up and down. But we will head into the quieter streets. We've just been in that shopping centre over there just to look around. And that shopping centre's got a prime location there. There's actually a restaurant on top there. You can see them setting up over there for lunch. So if you sit up there, it's all covered. It's got sails, those sun sails up there. So all that's covered, so it'll protect you from the sun. And then there's a little cafe down below also over there. And the shopping centre's main tenant in there is a supermarket here in Perth called Farmer Jack's. And they are supermarket, like I said, so that you'll get all your grocery items in there, fruit and veggies and all this stuff. There's a house over here on your right, guys. It's half of it's boarded up, and there's a few walls over there that are being supported by steel columns or scaffolding, and I think it's ready for the demolition ball. I'm not sure, or they're doing a major reno on it. But yeah, there's no one in it. So we're just walking down one of here's some units over here. There's, looks like there's 5 units in this complex over here. They're right on the beach, guys. They're just behind that house is being demolished over there. So one set of houses back from the ocean. And North Beach is quite an old sort of suburb. As you can see, these old houses over here. In prime location, I might add. So if you're bored over here, you'd be laughing today, because you're sitting on quite a pretty penny when we get to the median price of this area. Like I said, it's not a suburb that's mentioned often, but it plods along, and it has gone up massively in the last 5 years or so. There's one of the nice residents in North Beach. Just wave to us. Hello. Yes. Ah.
You live here in Australia?
Yeah, I live in Australia. Yeah.
Now I look at video, maybe tourists.
No, you're gonna be on YouTube now.
What?
YouTube. You know YouTube?
Yeah, I love YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. You can have our card. That's our
Okay.
card, and then you can see us. And then you can see yourself on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you can subscribe also. It's free to subscribe. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I enter here.
Yeah, you enter Vloggers on the Loose.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll come up. My ugly face will come up.
Okay. Let's go. I speak little English. No.
All right.
So I speak Spanish.
Okay. Have a good day. Okay. Bye. There's one of the lovely residents in North Beach. She speaks Spanish. She speaks a little English. she must be on holidays over here visiting some relatives or something, because she only speaks a tiny bit of English, like she said, but she seemed a very nice lady. So this suburb, guys, it was actually, the name North Beach began as a descriptive name, derived from the suburb being that at the time the most northerly beach in Perth. So they called it North Beach because it was the most northerly. This is when everything first started getting developed in the area a long, long time ago, in the 1800s. So a little bit of history on the area, guys. There's a family called the Hammersley family, and if you're descendants of the Hammersley family, let us know in the description below. Write something about your forefathers in the description area. So the Hammersley family actually owned a lot of land in the area when this suburb, or when the suburb first started getting developed. It's a bit noisy over here, guys. There's some people working in their garden there. I think they're cutting down a tree. So that there's one of the more modern houses in the area, guys. Quite a beautiful looking house over there. Check that out. Nice house. That's fairly new by the looks of it. There's a bit of development happening here also. There's the old again, mixed in with the new. Anyway, I was talking about the Hammersley family, guys. They own most of the land around here, and it's stretched through to other suburbs also. But they owned a hell of a lot of land over here in this area. And in 1865, they built their summer house out here. And the summer house was for their family, and they must have been important people in the area, guys, in Perth in those years, because they also hosted a lot of dignitaries in Perth and in Western Australia in those days. So they also hosted a lot of dignitaries in the area, and they built this massive house, and they nicknamed it the Castle. So I don't know if you guys heard about this, because it is quite interesting. So they nicknamed this house the Castle, and in later years, when the Hammersley family subdivided everything and got rid of they never got rid of the castle. The castle was actually, all you Perth residents or people that knew this area over here, the castle was actually converted into the Castle Hotel. Who remembers the Castle Hotel and those Sunday sessions on the beach with fish and chips? Who remembers that? If you remember the Castle Hotel, I used to remember going swimming down the beach, and then there was a little fish and chip shop, guys, just across the road. We used to go in there, grab some fish and chips, and duck into the castle for a few coldies. And in those days, you could take your fish and chips in there. They wouldn't worry them. And sit down and listen to the band. They always had a band over there on a Saturday and Sunday afternoon. So the Castle Hotel, that goes back a bit. Who remembers that? Let us know in the comments below. But after 75 years, guys, the hotel was demolished in 1990. The hotel was demolished after 75 years, and in 1998, all that land was subdivided. So the Castle Hotel does not exist anymore, or it hasn't existed since 1998. That's a little bit of interesting history. When I read that, it certainly brought back memories of the Castle Hotel and a cold beer on a Sunday or Saturday, listening to the band. and eating some beautiful fresh fish and chips. So guys, there are shops in the area like we showed you before. The North Beach Shopping Centre, which has got prime location right on the beachfront there. Look at this old house here, guys. And there's a nice modern one next door. Oh, actually, that's part of that house. How weird's that? They've left a little part of the old house there, and they've just added the new house onto it. Maybe that's a granny flat or something, or maybe a teenage. No, they've left the whole house there. Yeah, they've just. I don't know what they've done. It could be two houses. It's probably two houses. Okay, so they've built a new house next to their real old one. Oh, what do we come across here? What's going on over here? We're just walking around the suburb, guys, looking around. Looks like some market's going on there. Let's have a look. I might just duck in there and check it out. Now, schools in the area, guys. There's 2 primary schools in the area, no high schools. So if you, what's that building over there? I don't know. That looks interesting. All I can see is the face of the building, the side of it. I don't know if it's a church. Oh no, it's a school. Okay, it's a school. So that's one of the schools over there, guys. There you go, that's one of the schools. There's 2 of them in the area. So we'll duck into this, these markets over here. There's a bus going past. That takes you to the Warwick train station and the Warwick shopping centre, which is quite a decent sized shopping centre. And that train will take you through into the CBD or north to as far as Butler to north. And they are taking the railway right up to Yangship. So it'll go up to Yangship shortly. So we can get across now. All these cars. So we'll duck into these markets and just have a look what's going on in here. This is interesting. Never been in this. Didn't know there's markets here today, guys. Have a look at this. So we'll just take a quick little look around here. Check it out. It's the usual things that your Sunday morning markets have in the suburbs. Seems to be getting very popular these days in the suburbs of Perth. All these little marketplaces. This is what I like over here, guys, all the woodwork stuff. It's actually candles, candle holders in a wooden bowls. There's a few woodwork things over here. Look at this. These look nice. There's the prices, guys. That's all the dollar prices there. $29, $39, $59. It's quite a big market area. It's in a park, and there's a play area over there to your right for the kids. So you chuck them in there. They can have fun while. Well, you don't leave them in there on their own. You need to supervise them, I guess. There's some strange creatures around the place. There's some colourful bags over here. So guys, we're still in this market area over here, and there's a lot of dogs here. There's a lot of greyhounds here because it's greyhound adoption day. So you can adopt a greyhound. Don't quite know how that all works, but you can adopt a greyhound. I guess you look after it for a certain period of time and give it back. I'm not sure. No, you keep it. So yeah, all your usual things over here. Here's a little food truck over here, the treat truck. So he's got all sorts of stuff over here. Oh, it's for dogs. Okay, look at that big, that's a Saint Bernard, I think. Yeah, look at that. He's a cool looking dog, isn't he? He'll swallow you whole. Here we go. Is this wine over here? I don't know, it could be olive oil. Oh no, it's wine and beer, I think. Or non-alcoholic wine, there you go. Here's fairy floss. Look at that, guys. Look at all the shapes you can have your fairy floss in. Fairy flossing. Yeah, this must be food alley over here. You can get a bacon and egg burger. Bacon and egg, sorry, with your choice of sauce for 13 bucks. I wonder if you get toast and coffee with that. Everywhere else you'll get toast and coffee with your bacon and eggs. Not in Perth, always extra. Okay, so this here is your... Let me have a look what this is. It's hamburgers, nuggets you'll get there, and bacon and egg roll. There you go, for 10 bucks. So here we go, guys. There's a big truck over there called Chips on a Stick. There you go. It's those twirly whirly things. Yeah, you can see the family having some there, and it looks okay. So we just took a quick whiz around those markets, guys. We're back out on the streets of North Beach again over here in Perth, and there's a bit of natural bush area there in front of us. I think it's called Star Swamp, I'm not sure. So guys, the cheapest house that we've seen over here in North Beach was it's actually built on a duplex block because it's number 10B, Sedgeford Road, and it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage on a 359 square metre block. So one of those big blocks again, guys, being subdivided. You only get 359 square metres of block, and you'll have to pay $1,300,000 for that house on the small block. And there's a house over there for sale. Now that one there, it's actually a unit. It's got three of them in the complex there, and that's for sale. By a real estate agent called Davey. So you can see the units go back over there. One driveway you'll share one driveway, so you'll have to worm your way in there to your garage. Not the type of thing for me. And look at that house there, guys. That there would be one of the original old houses of the area. You can see that's been added on that front thing, but that's fairly old. But the back part there, built out of corrugated steel, you can see it. And that there would have been one of the original beach shacks in the area. Then the 1960s, they've added that front bit on because you can see that's a 1960s style there, that front. And here's another old house over here, probably dating back to the 1970s over here. So there wasn't much for sale in this area, guys, because it's not a very big area. Like I said, it's only spread over 1.7 square kilometres. So when I had a look, there wasn't much for sale. We're on North Beach Road here, by the way. And there's a villa for sale in this area, and they want 680,000 plus, and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1-car garage, and it's on a street called Edgefield Way. Now the house was on Sedge Ford Way, so don't get it mixed up. And this unit is on Edgefield Way for $680,000 plus. Here's a few real old units over here, and there's a bit of a view over there of the big houses over there of North Beach. But these old units here, there's 10 of them in this complex over here, and they're very old. They probably date back to the 70s. They look pretty old. So yeah, they look very old, these ones. Probably ready for demolition, I'd say. But I don't know. It's up to the owners if they want to sell. Probably a good time to sell now in Perth. To a developer. He'll knock it down and build some units and make a fortune. So there's another nice view over there, guys, of all the bigger houses in the area. Quite a nice area. Not that noisy, a lot of cars, but because this is a main sort of road going through the area which leads over there to West Coast Drive, and the ocean's in front of that. So guys, I guess you want to know the median price in this area. Well, the median house price in this area is $1,292,500 Australian dollars. The median unit price in this area is 608,000 Australian dollars. And this is an interesting one, guys. I guess there's not much land around. We never saw any vacant blocks. There's a lot of construction going on. Talking about construction, here's one happening just here by one of Perth's better builders, Webb and Brown Neves. There you go, established 1978, so they've been going for a long time, and they're building a huge house over here that'll get you ocean views. So the median land price in North Beach is 1,800,000 Australian dollars. That's if you can find an empty block of land over here. That's why the median price for land is so expensive, because there's not much vacant land here. So guys, in saying that, we might just wrap it up over here in North Beach on this very nice day in Perth. We hope you enjoyed this video, and keep watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.